Funds, I'm just having fun. Got him head sprung, backseat of the Jeeps, Eddie packing two. Puffin' with the best quotes.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another mixing video. I'm Newova, and as always, if you guys are looking for getting some mixing done by me yourself, head over to Newova.store. But if you're looking for just templates, because you're more of a do-it-yourselfer, then, oh yeah, I don't need my headphones on. I was like looking at myself, I was like, well, what is missing? It's my headphones, that's what. But templates are also available on Newova.store, including like just mastering and a whole bunch of other stuff like mixed critiques. It's all available there. Go there, check it out. And if you want to help support the channel, you can always just, maybe buy like a shirt or something like that. They're very high quality. I like them big time. I just don't, they're currently in the wash because I wear them all the time. Anyways, this is PBG by Trackstar. And I am not sure how it is going to be because I played just like a little bit of this just to like test my audios and everything to make sure everything was set, and a little bit of the verse, and they sound very much different. So I'm pretty excited how this one's going to come out. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Also, make sure to turn up your speakers right now. I know I'm a bit louder, but whenever you're doing a mix with a tracked out beat, I always turn my speakers up really loud so that way this all is more on the quieter side because you're going to be adding so many things and it's easy to run out of headroom and then things start just being a little bit kind of muffed up. But this is what the vocals sound like compared to like what that like, you expect like something like really chill and really vibey.
Thursday like a gringo, este mota es, ay Dios mío, you don't know the lingo, butter in them guns.
It actually does fit a little bit better than I had originally thought, because I didn't play these at the same time. I just played this, and then I played this, and I was like, that's much different from each other, as I thought he was a little bit more hyped up on that, but still, anyways, let's go back to mixing these. And then one thing, so two things actually. One, he usually likes the bass and everything always turned up more than I have it, like in the original Send. So I'm gonna have it turned up more. And remember, this is also the one that likes having all of the like highs like really, really boosted. So we're gonna be doing that as well on this. But remember, when it comes to like instrumentals, you think as an engineer. You have to touch everything and like touch everything by like putting plugins on it. It's not the case. That's the producer's job. The producer is the one to make this instrumental sound how it sounds. You, as someone that is mixing it, yes, usually you have to do all the stuff on the vocals. That's just the way that I get sent things, I should say at least, which is about right. But you're trying to make this and this sound good together. It is not I have to put reverb on this and put compression and blah, blah, blah. All that stuff should already be on there from the producer because think of this as the song just in and of itself and then you're adding vocals to it. So this is already pre-mixed song done. Then you're adding vocals to it and you got to make them both sound good together. So if having to do that requires you to add, reverb, compression, EQ, whatever it is to make them sound good, then that's when you go for that. Usually you don't have to though, because usually the people who are making these beats know what they're doing typically. So like one thing we could do, I actually like where this one is, like where the kick is, because it's very punching you in the chest. But if you want a little bit more, you can just add some compression or something like that to it. Now, I don't think it's going to sound right with this because I would add compression to get it to sound like this typically, but just to give you a idea, that's not the right one. I want the stress. There we go. That's if you want it a little bit, less because you're compressing it and stuff like that. It just kind of depends on what you want. But how we had it without changing the things I just changed added more punch to it. It sounded like it was hitting you a little bit harder. But I like the way it is. I don't want it to be changed. I like the amount that it is. It's the perfect amount where it's not too much, it's not too little.
For the L, keep a K, stacking death notes. If it come to force, then of course I'm that new hope. Hero in this too dope, sipping out that jazz cup.
Is he referencing just like nerdy movies? I love that. Because like Death Note, obviously, anime. And then he said force, like he's talking about Star Wars, and Star Wars is my favorite.
I be on that mean Joe, shining like Domingo. Catch me with the Verde every Thursday like a gringo. It's that multi-S, ideals meal. You don't know the lingo. Butter in them guns, raising funds, I'm just having fun. Got them head sprung, back seat of the Jeep, steady packing 2 blunts. Puffin' with the best quotes, known for the L, keep a K, stacking death notes. If it come to force, then of course, I'm that new hope. Hero in this too dope, sipping out that jazz cup. None of that purple stuff, blue with the green, with the team playing double dutch. Call it bluegrass, come to gas, never burning fast, manually keep it clutch. Golden touch, bunch of roughnecks, steady hanging tough. Had to catch me slacking on the line, you can hang it up. Leave you on a bluff, now you stuck, up and blew your mind with just one puff. I be on that mean Joe, shining like Domingo. Catch me with the Verde every Thursday like a gringo. It's that multi-S, ideals meal. You don't know the lingo. Butter in them guns, raising funds, I'm just having fun. Got them head sprung, back seat of the Jeep, steady packing 2 blunts. Puffin' with the best quotes, known for the L, keep a K, stacking death notes. If it come to force, then of course, I'm that new hope. Hero in this too dope, sipping out that jazz cup. None of that purple stuff, blue with the green, with the team playing double dutch. Call it bluegrass, come to gas, never burning fast, manually keep it clutch. Golden touch, bunch of roughnecks.
And remember, they don't want reverb either. They don't want reverb, they don't want delay, they don't want anything that I typically put on there. They want very bright, no reverb, no nothing. They want it, just the way it is, which there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you're going for, that's what you're going for. But we are going to do some spreading and whatnot.
I be on that mean Joe, shining like Domingo. Catch me with the Verde every Thursday like a gringo. It's the multi-S, ideals meal. You don't know the lingo. Butter in them guns, raising funds, I'm just having fun. Got them head sprung, back seat of the Jeep, steady packing 2 blunts. Puffin' with the best quotes, known for the L, keep a K. Stacking death notes. If it come to force, then of course I'm that new hope. Hero in this too dope, sipping out that jazz cup. None of that purple stuff, blue with the green, like a team playing double dutch. Call it bluegrass, come to gas, never burning fast, manually keep it clutch. Golden touch, bunch of roughnecks, steady hanging tough. Had to catch me slacking on the line, you can hang it up. Leave you on a bluff, now you stuck, up and blew your mind with just one puff. I be on that mean Joe, shining like Domingo. Catch me with the Verde every Thursday like a gringo. It's the multi-S, ideals meal. You don't know the lingo. Butter in them guns, raising funds, I'm just having fun. Got them head sprung, back seat of the Jeep, steady packing 2 blunts. Puffin' with the best quotes, known for the L, keep a K, stacking death notes. If it come to force, then of course I'm that new hope. Hero in this too dope, sipping out that jazz cup. None of that purple stuff, blue with the green, like a dream playing double dutch. Call it bluegrass, come to gas, never burning fast, manually keep it clutch. Golden touch, bunch of roughnecks, steady hanging tough. Had to catch me slacking on the line, you can hang it up. Leave you on a bluff. Now
I'm gonna leave that alone for right now, and I'm gonna move on to something else. Why is this like that? Go to the bottom. I'm gonna move on to this one. One of the big problems is I'm pretty sure these are like the hooks, but they're putting it on the same layer as this. So like that's fine and all, but it's gonna get this. I don't know what to prioritize. This is what makes it a problem. So I just gotta kind of wing it. And again, they want, just to remind everybody, they want the exact same mix that's on these on this. Even though they're different voices, that's what they want. That's how we got the very first one. We had a lot of struggles on the very first one. So finally got to a point of like, I just did that. And it was like, that's what I like. I like that. We like that a lot. And I was like, okay. So bare bones, and I just drag and drop everything. So, hey.
I'm feeling so anxious, moving so gracious. Cats test my patience. They far from aced it. I cover all bases like you can't replace this. I heard you lost your mind when I lost my cases. You can't get straight like you need some braces. I beat you with the basic. Don't make me lace up the aces and put you in your place. Hit you with that erase like backspace. Then get back to the purple haze like I'm not phased. I had to kill a man today. No shots to the face. Lyrical Pompeii. Because this lame want to play brain the brain with the brain. You insane or just suicidal. My lyrics stay loaded like a rifle. Scopes just to snipe fools. If you get close, I got the right tools. So no, there's no right move. I'ma take this W while you gon' set that lose-lose. Cause you's a fool's fool. I'm feeling so anxious, moving so gracious. Cats test my patience, they far from aced it. I cover all bases like you can't replace this. I heard you lost your mind when I lost my cases. You can't get straight like you need some braces. I beat you with the basic, don't make me lace up the aces and put you in your. Ooh, wee, time to burn down some trees. Purple, blue, and green. A truth from the stream. I'm on that purple, blue, and green. Purple, blue, and green. So fuck that BB and J. Give me some PB&G. I'm like, ooh, wee, time to burn down some trees. Purple, blue, and green. A truth from the stream. I'm on that purple, blue, and green. Purple, blue, and green. So fuck that PB&J. Give me some PB&G. I'm feeling so anxious. Ooh, wee, time to burn down some trees. Purple, blue, and green. A truth on this dream. I'm on that purple, blue, and green. Purple, blue, and green. So fuck the PB&J. Give me some PB&G. I'm like, ooh, wee, time to burn down some trees. Purple, blue, and green. A truth on this dream. I'm on that purple, blue, and green. Purple, blue, and green. So fuck the PB&J. Give me some PB&G. I'm feeling so anxious, moving so gracious. Cats test my patience, they far from aced it. I cover all bases like.
I decided to prioritize this. And he's got another layer to make up for me deleting too. So it's fine. I have them super quiet anyways. So they just had a little bit, and so that's fine.
Hey, give me some PB&G. I'm feeling so anxious, moving so gracious. Cats test my patience, they far from aced it. I cover all bases like you can't replace this. I heard you lost your mind when I lost my cases. You can't get straight like you need some braces. I beat you with the basic, don't make me lace up the aces and put you in your place. Hit you with that erase like backspace. Then get back to the purple haze like I'm not phased. I had to kill a man today. No shots to the face. Lyrical Pompeii. Because this lame want to play brain to brain with the brain. You insane or just suicidal. My lyrics stay loaded like a rifle. Scopes just to snipe fools. If you get close, I got the right tools. So no, there's no right move. I'ma take this W.
I be on that mean Joe, shining like Domingo. Catch me with the Verde every Thursday like a gringo. Es that multi-S, ideals meal. You don't know the lingo. Butter in them guns, raising funds, I'm just having fun. Got them head sprung, backseat of the Jeeps, steady packing 2 blunts. Puffin' with the best quotes, known for the
Feeling so anxious, moving so gracious. Cats test my patience, they far from aced it. I cover all bases like you can't replace this. I heard you lost your mind when I lost my cases. You can't get straight like you need some.
Domingo, catch me with the verde every Thursday like a gringo. Es that multi-S, ideals meal. You don't know the lingo. Butter in them guns, raising funds, I'm just having fun. Got them head sprung, backseat of the Jeep, steady packing 2 blunts.
And green, a true stoner's dream. I'm on that purple, blue, and green. Purple, blue, and green. So fuck that PB and J. Give me some PB and J. A true stoner's dream. I'm on that purple, blue, and green. Purple, blue, and green. So fuck that PB and J. Give me some. A true stoner's dream. I'm on that purple, blue, and green. Purple, blue, and green. So fuck that PB and J. Give me some PB.
I be on that mean Joe, shot it like Domingo. Catch me with the verde every Thursday like a gringo. Es that multi-S, ideals meal. You don't know the lingo. Butter in them guns, raising funds.
I'm feeling so anxious, moving so gracious. Cats test my patience, they far from aced it. I cover all bases like you can't replace this. I heard you lost your mind when I lost my cases. You can't get straight like you need some braces. I beat you with the basic, don't make me
Fast, manually keep it clutch. Golden touch, bunch of roughnecks, steady hanging tough. Had to catch me slacking on the line, you can hang it up. Leave you on a bluff. Now
I'm feeling so anxious, moving so gracious. Cats test my patience, they far from aced it. I cover all bases like you can't replace this. I heard you lost your mind when I lost my cases. You can't get straight like you need some
cup. None of that purple stuff. Blue with the green, with the team playing double dutch. Call it bluegrass, come to gas, never.
I'm feeling so anxious, moving so gracious. Cats test my patience, they far from aced it. I cover all bases.
I think that's accurate for both of them in the sense of like the amount of double that you can hear. His comes out way different because he's got a way different. He's like this, and the other guy's like this, which is way different. And I know I was louder, but that was the only way I can get my voice high enough to like give you context. You know, his voice is way higher than his. His is way more down here and everything, and he's like more up here, which is perfectly fine. It's just they sound a little bit different from each other due to that, even though they have the exact same mix. It's wild, right? Like to think about, like they have literally dragged and dropped everything, and the voices is what changes it all. Just goes to show that mixing changes things or doesn't change things. It's very, very fickle. It's a very fickle mistress. Alrighty.
Feeling so anxious, moving. Time to burn down some trees. Purple, blue, and green. A true stoner's dream. I'm on that purple, blue, and green. So fuck the PB and J. Give me some PB and G. I'm like, ooh wee. Time to burn down some trees. Purple, blue, and green. A true stoner's dream. I'm on that purple, blue, and green. Purple, blue, and green. So fuck the PB and J. Give me some PB and G. I'm like,
I be on that mean Joe, shot it like Domingo. Catch me with the verde every Thursday like a gringo. Es that multi-S, ideals meal. You don't know the lingo. Butter in them guns, raising funds, I'm just having fun. Got them head sprung, backseat of the Jeep, steady packing 2 blunts. Puffin' with the best quotes, known for the L, keep a K, stacking death notes. If it come to force, then of course, I'm that new hope. Hero in this 2 dope, sipping out that jazz cup. None of that purple stuff, blue with the green, with the team playing double dutch. Call it bluegrass, come to gas, never burning fast, manually keep it clutch. Golden touch, bunch of roughnecks, steady hanging tough. Had to catch me slacking on the line, you can hang it up. Leave you on a bluff, now you stuck, up and blew your mind with just 1 puff.
I'm feeling so anxious, moving so gracious. Cats test my patience, they far from aced it. I cover all bases like you can't replace this. I heard you lost your mind when I lost my cases.
On the line, you can hang it up. Leave you on a bluff, now you stuck, up and blew your mind with just 1 puff.
Ooh wee, time to burn down some trees.
On the line, you can hang it up. Leave you on a bluff, now you stuck, up and blew your mind with just 1 puff.
Ooh wee, time to burn down some trees.
Sipping out that jazz cup. None of that purple stuff. Blue with the green, with the team playing double dutch.
I'm feeling so anxious, moving so gracious. Cats test my patience, they far from aced it. I cover all bases like you can't replace it.
Burning fast, manually keep it clutch. Golden touch, bunch of roughnecks, steady hanging tough. Had to catch me slacking on the line, you can hang it up. Leave you on a bluff, now you stuck. Up and blew your mind with just one puff.
Ooh-wee, time to burn out some.
On that mean Joe, shining like Domingo. Catch me with the Verde every Thursday like a gringo.
I'm feeling so anxious, moving so gracious. Cats test my patience, they far from aced it. I cover all bases like you can't replace this. I heard you lost your mind when I lost my cases. You can't get straight like you need some braces. I beat you with the basic, don't make me lace up the aces and put you in your place. Hit you with that erase like backspace. Then get back to the purple haze like I'm not phased. I had to kill a man today, no shot.
New hope, hero in this too dope, sipping out that jazz cup. None of that purple stuff, blue with the green, with the team playing double dutch. Call it bluegrass, come to gas, never burning fast, manually keep it clutch. Golden touch, bunch of rough.
I'm feeling so anxious, moving so gracious. Cats test my patience, they far from aced it. I cover all bases like you can't replace this. I heard you lost your mind when I lost my cases. You can't get straight like you need.
Stuck up and blew your mind with just one puff.
Ooh-wee, time to burn down some trees. Purple, blue, and green, a truce on this dream. I'm on that purple, blue, and green. Purple, blue, and green, so fuck the PB&J. Give me some PB&G. I'm like, ooh-wee, time to burn down some trees. Purple, blue, and green, a truce on this dream. I'm on that purple, blue, and green. Purple, blue, and green, so fuck the PB&J. Give me some PB&G. I'm feeling so anxious, moving so gracious. Cats test my patience, they far from.
Had to catch me slacking on the line, you can hang it up. Leave you on a bluff, now you stuck. Up and blew your mind with just one puff.
Ooh-wee, time to burn down some trees. Purple, blue, and green, a truce on this dream. I'm on that purple, blue, and green. Purple, blue, and green, so fuck the PB&J. Give me some PB&G. I'm like, ooh-wee, time to burn down some trees. Purple, blue, and green, a truce on this dream. I'm on that purple, blue, and green. Purple, blue, and green, so fuck the PB&J. Give me some PB&G. I'm feeling so anxious, moving.
Had to catch me slacking on the line, you can hang it up. Leave you on a bluff, now you stuck. Up and blew your mind with just one puff.
Ooh-wee, time to burn down some trees. Purple, blue, and green, a truce on this dream. I'm on that purple, blue, and green. Purple, blue, and green, so fuck the PB&J. Give me some PB&G. I'm like, ooh-wee, time to burn down some trees. Purple, on that purple, blue, and green. Purple, blue, and green, so fuck the PB&J. Give me some PB&G. I'm like, ooh-wee, time to burn down some trees. Purple, blue, and green, a truce on this dream. I'm on that purple,
one puff.
ooh-wee, time to burn down some trees. Purple, blue, and green, a truce on this dream. I'm on that purple, blue, and green. Purple, blue, and green, time to burn down some trees.
Up and blew your mind with just one puff.
Ooh-wee, time to burn down some trees. Purple, blue, and green, a truce on this dream. I'm on that purple, blue, and green. Give me some PB&G. I'm feeling so anxious, moving so gracious. Cats test my patience.
Yeah, I think you'll be happy with that. That's the only problem with these is I never know, in the sense of like this goes, most of all of this mixing goes against everything. Everything that I typically do. So it's like constantly like, okay, this is what I would do. And then I'm like, wait, I have to stop thinking about what I think is right, from, you know, all the work that I've done, and go to what they want and stuff. And then I'm like, but is this what they want? Because I don't think that it should be this way. But I'm like, but they probably want it that way. So that's what matters. And it's just constant like second guessing myself the whole way through, which is where most of you that are watching this get your problem, is you're second guessing yourself. Just do things. It's fine. Just do stuff. If you're working for somebody else, that's way different. But if you're doing stuff for you, just do things. That's how you mix a song, is just by doing it. Does that sound good? Dope. Move on. That's simple. If you think they're like, oh, I don't know if that sounds good. Is it that you don't know if it sounds good, or you're worried if other people think it sounds good? That's the question. If you think it sounds good, then you're good. Don't worry about it. But if you think other people might not think it sounds good, there's your problem, and stop thinking that. That's what's your downfall is. So regardless, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you want me to mix your song, head over to Newova.store. Or if you're looking for templates because you're more of a do-it-yourselfer and need somewhere to start, or if you need just mastering, or if you're looking for like a mix critique type of deal, then head over there. It's all available, including apparel and all of that. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, do all the great stuff you guys do to help us peace YouTube algorithm gods. And I'll see you in the next video.
I'm just having fun. Got on his throne, backseat of the Jeep, steady packing 2 blunts. Puffin' with the best quotes, known for the L, keep a K, stacking death notes. If it come to force, then of course, I'm that new hope. Hero in this 2 dope, sipping out that jazz cup. None of that purple stuff, blue with the green, with the team playing double dutch. Call it bluegrass, come to gas, never burning fast, manually keep it clutch.